Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. It's one of the deepest paradoxes of the moment we're living in. All of a sudden, nobody believes anything, and yet nobody's allowed to ask questions about anything. So in a moment like this, it's worth reminding ourselves that skepticism is the essence of science. Scientists challenge every assumption. They test every hypothesis. Scientists believe nothing until they can prove it. The scientific method doesn't just encourage relentless questioning of everything, it requires that. Scientists who simply believe what they're told aren't scientists at all. They are dangerous posers. Suddenly we have a lot of those in this country. For months, as a strange new disease brought the American way of life to a halt, our scientific establishment ignored the most basic question of all. Where did this illness come from? To this day, we still don't really know the answer to that. In place of verifiable facts, our leaders accepted the story they'd been handed by propagandists within the Chinese government. The virus came from a food market in the industrial city of Wuhan, where somehow it jumped from an animal, possibly a bat, to human beings. That's what the Chinese government told our leaders. That's what our leaders told us. There was never any proof that it was true. There was quite a bit of evidence that it wasn't true. But under pressure from their Chinese donors, international health organizations endorsed that explanation. They called the new virus COVID, short for coronavirus disease. They wanted the most generic possible name for it. They wanted to obscure any relationship between this new virus and the Chinese government. From its very first days, in other words, this pandemic was shrouded in lies. Within China, where it began, scientists who asked too many questions were swiftly punished. Some appear to have been killed.
As China now tries to rewrite history and claim it was transparent all along, a final nail in the coffin of their lie. Just 2 weeks ago, the head of emergency at Wuhan Central Hospital, Dr. Ai Fen, also went public, saying authorities had stopped her and her colleagues from warning the world. She has now disappeared, whereabouts unknown.
Sad. In the United States in 2020, we have to play tape from an Australian news organization to get closer to what's really happening in the world. In just a few minutes, we'll try to get even closer. We're going to speak to a Chinese virologist. Her name is Li Mengyan. She was one of the very first people in the world to study this new coronavirus early in the outbreak. What she found as she studied it shocked her, and she did not stay quiet about it. And for that reason, in late April, she was forced to flee China in fear for her life. Soon she will publish evidence showing this virus did not originate in a so-called wet market. It came instead from a laboratory in Wuhan. The Chinese government does not want you to know that. Neither does the American left. Just today, this afternoon, Twitter suspended Li Mengyan's account, presumably at the request of the Chinese government. Twitter won't confirm that to us. They refused comment when we asked them about it about an hour ago. But Li Mengyan is a problem for the left in this country. That's why they're trying to shut her down. She is living testament to the fact that everything progressives claim that America is, genocidal, totalitarian, systemically racist, environmentally destructive, China actually is. Their ally is everything they claim we are. Back in February, Arkansas Senator